I, the ghost is not legitimated. Playing a bit with the situation. I wanted to talk about Mr. Smith, that one of Matrix, you know. But that is for another video, because right now we are still in that situation, you know. So as I said before, the ghosts tried to kill me more than once. And so the war continues. You know, I can't remember since when I feel sometimes presence. But that I didn't give much importance. I couldn't understand what that could be, and well, if that is not of this world, doesn't matter. So I don't give much attention to that kind of thing. But now I want to share something that is it has to do with the situation we live today. The last few times I felt that it's more intense, maybe because of my energy, and maybe, I'm sure, also because there's an intense invest in this war. So there are more and more demons out there, and so there are more and more pressure. The thing is, the last few times I felt more that presence. Like the increase amount of energy, if so. And I, of course, I'm sure this is, now at least, this is really within this intention, which is somehow try to interfere with what I'm doing. So this last night, this evening, I notice again, but with a stronger energy than ever. And again, I showed my middle finger, and I thought to myself, and I said in my thoughts, of course, I said, what do you want that I show you the light? And then, okay, you are showing more energy, you are strong. Oh, okay. And what about my energy? Look at my energy. Oh! And it's gone. Bye-bye. Well, this is just that thing. Really, we can, I don't know, tell many things, but what the matter is, well, we don't see with this eyes, and so it's a ghost. That's it. And ghost doesn't exist, so. Now, this is something that shows what is in stake in this world, and why everything is in this way. I'm talking about everything, the system. We live, which means, for instance, why Bible, for instance, was written and again and again. And why everything is served to us is to be believed in the way, of course. And people are always, in every way, brainwashing And talking about ghosts, why everything is made in secret? Why exists many secret organizations? And even today, why there are still organizations, secret organizations, even that are state organizations. Why? They don't justify anything. And again, everything, everything, shows exactly that there is no legitimacy. Now, this is really simple. If everything is served to be believed and obeyed, and if there is no justification in fact whatsoever of whatever, everything, what they do, so well, they can say they represent us. They represent our interests. Oh boy, they can say that as many as they want. They can repeat that every day. Yeah, but they are still not justifying. They can do many tricks. Oh, because of this, because of that. Yeah. Allegations, no proof whatsoever. So, this means crime. Those in court that allegate something and don't prove it, well, you know. So, the situation is basically this. Everything to be justified must be like with proof, real proof. Like, for instance, in practice, you don't go to a court and say, well, I just believe in this or that. I just believe. That won't work. So, the same in the day reality. The belief doesn't justify whatsoever. No. In any way. No. In the spiritual world, nor in the meta world, which is the politic world. So, the belief cannot justify anything. No. And you know, for instance, with the law. So you have to know what you are doing. You have to have consciousness about some situation, whatever, maybe. If you are driving a car, you have to have a license, you have to be habilitated. So you have to know what you are doing. You have a responsibility. So the law will be applied to you. You see, this is the relation. So it's about consciousness. Belief? No. Cannot justify anything. No. Justify nothing. So, in the social order, which means politics, is the same. You know, no one can be above the law. But, you know, there are people above the law. There are people that uses the law for them interests. They have the lawyers they need to face anything. They have money, they have power, influences. They corrupt. They do what they need to do, and so the law is made to serve them. As you can see, many things like organizations that are not legitimated, Fed, FEMA, so on. Now, there is another thing. Nobody can be above the law. But there is something that is above the law. Why? Because the law must be made or prepared to serve some interest, and that is, of course, directly the interest of citizen. Well, so the interests of citizen, which means the interest about law is the citizen interest. And so, what is above the law is the citizen interest. See? Now, not the individual. That is not possible. Not the individual. Not the citizenship. Not that. But the citizen condition. You see? The nature, the citizen nature, that is what is at stake. Legitimacy depends on that. And so, only citizen participation is legitimate. So, that is what politics is about. And so, that means the citizen cannot be represented, only participate, only. Which means this is the condition that is legitimated. This is condition, which means social contract. I hope this is clear enough. Please. I don't know what to say more. Is this a ghost yet? I don't think so. At least to me it's clear like water. I don't know. So this system is a ghost. We need to point it and say simply, ghost doesn't exist. So this system doesn't exist. This system is fake. There is no contract. This is fake. This is fraud. So, must be finished. And so, now you see what is needed is the citizen participation. That's it. Well, the participation, again, is simple. It's participation, nothing more than that. Participation. You can do so many things. You can contribute to to create some way to do your participation better, you see, to work better in this. There is nothing we can do. So I don't see any problem. So I hope, again, this can help to end with this ghosts. This is insane. You cannot be represented, and you are not represented. The system represents the occult power, satanic power. So, wake up and keep well. Until next one.